Hello, I'm Dr. Roy Paget. I want in this short video clip to discuss the process of revision. For as I go around schools and other educational establishments, it is clear that there is almost a lack of regard or lack of understanding, shall I say, about the process of revision. If there is one area where we can identify the gap between education and learning, it is in the process of revision. How do we normally ask our students to revise? There's a number of ways, isn't there? One, we can ask them to read their notes, probably the least effective way of doing it. Two, we can give them some books and say, go away and have a look at those. And there's literally hundreds on the market and on the internet. Or we can say to them, why don't you come to revision classes? And in those revision classes, what has been considered content, but not the process of revision. If we teach children or students how to revise correctly, then the magic of it is that they can all revise. Recently in a school, I took two groups of students. They were both in the lower levels of attainment. I separated them into two equal groups. One group, we taught the process of revision, and the other group, we left to their own devices. The difference was over 20%. This process of revision is probably the most misunderstood. And in my blog, I have shown you the Ebbinghaus curve, which clearly identifies it. So we've been aware of the process of revision for, since the beginning of the 19th century, but still we ignore it. Therefore, what I'm doing in this video is to make an offer to any educational establishment or parent. If you can select me 6 students through Skype, provided they've got a webcam, I will show them how to revise. And there is a well over an 80% chance that they will raise their grades. Will there be a cost to this service? Yes, very slight. But if you send me an email or Skype me, which is contained below on my blog, then this can be discussed. What I ask is the question, if children matter, when are we really going to consider their needs and not the needs of education? Let me explain. Education is very much left brain dominated. Your child has 2 hemispheres. Revision lies within the right hemisphere, not the left or the majority of it. Also, that the process of revision is so vastly different to the process of studying and learning, which is usually contained within inside education. Revision is something that must be done internally, not externally. To revise in a group can be effective providing it is directed in the right way, but usually revising in a group is very much less effective than revising on one's own, because as I've said before, it is an internal process. So if you want to take me up on this challenge, just Skype me and I will help your children revise. That I've done so and proven it. How have I proven it? Well, many times, but since '93, I've raised the grades of well over 1 million students who were failing in their education. And yet now, because we taught them how to learn differently and how to revise differently, they're now all leading very successful lives. Let's face it, my challenge isn't a big one. For if I can pull out just 10% more knowledge that they've forgotten, they will go up a grade. Thank you for watching me, and I hope you take me up on my offer. Thank you. Bye-bye.